Hi beautiful people, and welcome to the Lazy Baker section of Salt and Sucre. So today I made a video, so you can go and check out the Cajun rice recipe that I made if you want to see that. And while I was making it, I had a little craving for an apple tart. This craving has been on for a while, but I saw the apples in the fridge and decided, why not? Why not? So today we're going to make the dough from scratch. I have the apples already prepared. I'm going to show you how I make them and everything. And let's get started. So here we have our flour, our sugar, and our salt. We're gonna have it in here. We're gonna blend up the mixture with our nice cold cut up butter. We're gonna add those in slowly as it goes until it crumbles up. And then at the end, we're going to add our water, ice cold water. I have an ice cube in here. I don't know if you can see it, but ice cold water. You're not going to use all of it. You just have to make sure that the dough sticks together. So let me go ahead and pull out my chest blender mix. Put it that way. Yay. Oops. Put a little top on it. And since it has a nice little hole, I can make sure that I can throw my butter in. So let's get it started a bit. Okay, so my editor and I decided that skipping through my struggles that I just had with my mixer would have been the best option. So here we are, now that it's all made, everything went smoothly. So I did end up finishing all the butter that was gonna go into it because I ended up getting the texture that I needed. I did add a little bit of ice cold water to actually give it more of the texture because my butter wasn't as cold as it should have been, even though it came out of the fridge. But here we are, we live and we learn. So here I have shaped the dough into a small little circle. We're gonna go ahead and plastic wrap it and put it into the fridge. But first I wanna show you the apples. So these apples, I have cut them into 4. They're Granny Smith apples. I put 1/4 of their weight in sugar and in water. And we're gonna go ahead and let them reduce on the stove for, let's say 15-20 minutes so that they can release their juices, get all nice and soft and ready for building. So we'll be back for that. Okay, so don't judge. I know this top doesn't fit, but it's working for the moment. I have covered these to let them kind of steam in the sugar water that I've made, and it also allows for their juices to also go into the liquid. So this is what you're kind of looking for. They will change color into more of a yellowy kind of hue, and you'll go ahead and stop them and put them in the fridge until they're able to be handled without burning yourself. So I'm gonna go put them in the fridge and we'll be back to cut, slice, assemble, and bake. So we are back. We have our apples. We put them through the heat. We've cooled them. I kept the syrup that it made because I want to pour it on top at the end. So you have your apples. I started slicing them. You slice them thinly, but a little bit thick. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a rough chop. Slices for me because I'm going to try and make a pretty decoration. We'll see how that goes in the end. I have my dough, I've rolled it out with a little plastic wrap so that my rolling pin wouldn't stick to it. And we're gonna see if I'm gonna crimp these edges nicely or not. We'll find out together. So I'm going to finish cutting these and we'll come back when I'm trying to crimp the edges and assemble. So see you in a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. You know, little raised edges. We don't need much. We don't need much of the edge. It's more about the center. So with the apples, I I've decided to make kind of a circle, like flower, rose, whatever you want to call it. We will most likely fast forward through this because it might take me a minute. Yay! We have made a rose. A rose, a rose. And you're saying, see, it doesn't even look that bad. It does not even look, it doesn't look half bad because it's a rose. Who goes wrong with flowers, right? Mostly in baked goods. Flowers are the best. Okay, so we're here for the tasting.
Yeah.
And
We're about to start with the tasting.
yeah. Okay, so let's taste. You ready?
Wait.
You know, now that I'm ready to taste, he's not ready. He already ate half of it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I see why he ate half of that. That's really good. Recommend. Yeah, with the syrup on top, it really adds the extra sweetness that you'd probably need if you do like the sweetness. If not, leave it out. It's perfectly fine. It does add the shining texture, but you can use anything else for that as well. So we're just gonna sit here and eat this and go about our day. Enjoy! Ha det bra!
Ha det bra!